Hey guys, so I want to go over what I have said previously about how I don't think there is enough information about proper education when it comes to finances. And okay, so I want to clarify a little bit more on that. I think that there definitely is tons and tons of information about financial on when it comes to knowing more understanding on finances and understanding on how to get that on whatever number it is that you want, stuff like that. So there definitely is. What I was meaning on that, clarifying more on that, is that I think that when it comes to places where they restrict it, or places where just in general on um, places that are not as established, then I think that there is not enough. Obviously there is plenty of information when it comes to that kind of knowledge, if that is what you seek. I mean, if you really seek it, then obviously you're gonna go and find it, you're gonna get that. But I'm just thinking that in areas where it's very restricted, in places that are very not as established, whatnot, then I think that there is not as much resources. I think that if you go and seek it as hard as you can in a place where it's not as established, or not as much not as much like where people are doing whatever they can to make it better, whatnot, because there are places where places are not as cared for, and so they go and make sure that you go and keep you in a certain level, whatnot. I think that if we go and take off restrictions, so there'd be a lot of effort that would have to do that, whatnot, and certain environments, then which is a lot. It's a lot of different factors involved in this, but I think that there are some places where there isn't proper education, and obviously there are more so opportunity in other places than not. And so that's what I'm meaning when there is not enough proper education on getting whatever sum it is that you want. That'd be in some places, but in other places, yeah, there's easier chance to go and get that sum, whatever it is that you want financially and whatnot. But yeah, that's just what I was meaning by it. I don't mean it by all over. I'm talking about in certain areas where I think that there is restrictions. There are places that are not as cared for, established, and the people that you would call top of the food chain are doing everything possible to keep you in your place, so that way you go and not get where you want to be in life. That's what I think. So yeah, there is plenty of knowledge out there on to achieving that certain amount that you want. There's plenty of ways to do it, but I think that a lot feel that they can't, because they've been so repressed by certain individuals, or certain environments that they are in, that they can't get that whatever sum it is that you want, that abundance that they want, whatnot. I think we all want abundance, but we just don't know how. Or some people, they or maybe they just don't want it. But I mean you gotta want it to some degree, I suppose. I don't know, some people maybe love to not have the abundance. I don't really know. But yeah, because I've met several people in my lifetime where they don't want the abundance whatsoever, whatnot, because they feel they don't deserve it. That's just what I have seen, or many that have just given up, whatnot, because there is just no point, because they don't see any light at the end of the tunnel. That is what I see a lot in people, the ones that I have noticed, and it is really sad. And you can do everything possible to get them to believe that they deserve the abundance in the world, but at the end of the day, it is their mind and their choice on if they believe they deserve that abundance, whatnot. So that's what I mean by it. I think there's tons of knowledge out there and lots of opportunity out there. It's just that there are certain environments where it's restrictive and really repress certain individuals to not see the abundance and not and get them to believe that they deserve no abundance. So that's what I mean by that when it comes to understanding on receiving whatever certain amount that you want in life.